Today I'll show you a crawler truck which I was trying to find as an alternative to those fancy, expensive crawler trucks that are used in competitions on rough surfaces, on the rocks, and I was wondering if I could find something cheaper and also fun to play with, and I came up with this. So I received it, and this was bought on a platform that sells things cheaper because they don't have fancy packages, they don't use a lot of marketing, but they're just cheap. For those who are interested to know where it was purchased, you can check my description under the video. I provided a link to this product. So this is the truck, that's how it comes. It has different car bodies and I selected this one. It's one of the best sellers. It sells really a lot and it gets really good feedback. And it says it's 2.4 GHz radio controlled truck. So it has this nice body, which I really liked. You have some plastic accessories that you have to put on. Some sticks, which I think will not survive my tests. Classic regular charger for the battery, which is included and it's inside, and the 2.4 GHz radio remote control. Let's see what it is like. I'll check the quality of the product by looking into it, and then we will do some test driving. I read the comments about this product. People say it crawls on the rocks really well. It's not a fast driving car, it's made for crawling. I noticed that the wheels are really nice. They imitate metal hubs and look really nice. I noticed that it has springs. I'll have to put some accessories which I will not show how it's done. It's easy to do. And I see that there is a battery here. There is a one motor which provides movement to both axles. So it's a 4-wheel drive truck. Of course the components are made of plastic, that's why it's cheap, but I should say that you would pay the same amount of money to a very basic RC car which you would find around the corner on the streets in a toy shop. What I'm interested to see is the quality of the differential unit here. I'll open now the covers and see if the gears are plastic or metal. This is very important. The drive shafts are plastic. And good news, I opened the differential unit and I can see that the gears inside are made of metal. That's a good sign. That should serve for a long time. And let's see what we have as a battery. We should have a 7.4 voltage battery. So yes, it is. And as usually, it's a 500 milliampere battery, factory one. Takes very little time to run out. So I'll need to use my regular battery that I use for my other RC car, which would allow to run this car for much longer, like 5 times more than this one. And this one is a lithium-ion battery. I would, as usual, replace this with a LiPo battery, which would make the motor run faster and longer because it will have a much bigger capacity. And yes, the regular remote control with forward and backwards movement and left and right movement. And it says it's 2.4 GHz. And if we talk about water resistance, I see that the electrical receiver is located somewhere at this level, so it means that this car can go up to this level into water, and you can improve it by relocating the receiver higher into the cabin, for example, under the roof of the car, and then you will even probably be able to drive this car even deeper into the waters. But we'll do that, we'll do all of that, we'll do a lot of testing with this car. I hope this is going to be an interesting story. And the compartment for the battery is large, you can fit in larger batteries inside. Okay, I can see that the switch is here, it was turned on. Let's turn it off, turn it on. And it looks like the blinking lights mean that it's searching for its remote control. So let's synchronize it. And yes, now it's synchronized, and see how it works. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so it's working. Actually, it's pretty fast. Okay, now I'll have to put all the accessories on it and see how it works in real life. This car also has front wheel calibration. You can adjust which direction your front wheels are looking. It's not only just turning right to the left. With time you have to retune the front wheels, and you have the button for this. So it's also a nice function. So the car is ready to go. There are some spare parts left. There are some supporting plastic bars for front wheel assembly, and some small parts like lamps, handles, in case something falls off. A good idea would be to put some glue on parts like this, because some of them are not attached well. May fall off if the car bumps into rocks. And just as a help for those who would like to have such a car, you'll need some instruments like this, because the plastic parts need to be sanded a little bit to enter into the holes. Maybe some small screwdrivers like this, because I had difficulty pushing on the lamps here, because the holes were filled with some plastic, so I had to push the plastic through a little bit. But in general, the car looks nice. It could be a good present for kids. And if the tests show that it's even fun to drive on the rocks, it will be even a perfect toy.